Ojalumi here. Um, I want to quickly drop this one. Few days ago, I dropped a, a document in form of a video, and in that document talk about the colonial conquest and the resistance, the case of Esan people of Nigeria. Now, first of all, let me say this. This document were not put together by the Esan. Take note. This was not something done by the Esan people. If you go online, the body that did this document, they are called CS Canada, Canadian Social Science. Now, when you go on Google this name, CS Canada. I'm on their page right now. I'll read their headline. It says, the journal are owned by the Canadian Academy of Oriented and Occidental Culture and Canadian Research and Development Center of Science and Cultures, headquartered in Quebec. Quebec is the French-speaking part of Canada. Now, if you want to read it, if you want to know more about them, just go to cscanada.org. cscanada.org. Now, let me go back to the document I pasted. This document was sent to me, I think around 2021, and I could not find it. But recently, I changed my phone, then I just saw the document again. Now, when I posted that document, some of the Benin people came around. I didn't say anything. I just only pasted the document. Now, some of the Benin people came around. There is a man particularly asking me to post the entire document for them to see, as if they are interested in the truth. Now, I will read for those of you who have not gone through that document. I don't know if you can see it clearly in that video I posted. Now, the headline says, Colonial Conquest and Resistance, the Case of the Esan People of Nigeria. He said, the writer, the poster says, is a person with let me not read about his a pedigree and all that. I just want to go straight into the content. Now, say the Esan anglicized Ishan kingdom. The real name Esan, so the English pronounce it Ishan. Ishan, yeah. Why the real name is Esan. The Esan kingdom, like other state kingdoms and empires in the territory known today as Nigeria, were conquered and brought under colonial rule by the British between the last decade of the 19th century and the first decade of the 20th century with aforementioned conquest. Colonial rule was imposed on the people. The people, however, did not submit to foreign rules without resistance. This chapter examines the resistance by the people of Esan in spirit of their crude weapons, when confronted by the superior and better trained forces. From the onset of their wars of conquest, the British official underestimated the strength and strategy of African military forces. It was therefore not surprising that Captain A.T. Jones, who was commissioned in 1861 by the administration of the newly acquired British colony of Lagos to report on the army of the Egba, remarked that the pre-colonial African military forces were nothing but irregular machine and skirmish of the barbarous hordes. Ade, Ajayi and Smith, 1971, paragraph 134. However, the European forces were to be confronted by these barbarous hordes for more than 25 years before they could bring most of the hitherto independent states and kingdoms under colonial rule. Over the years, the military confrontation between the Europeans and the centralized states such as Benin, Sokoto, Madika, among others, have been given much attention by scholars. On the other hand, the confrontation between the foreign invading forces and the non-centralized or segmentary society have unfortunately been relegated to the background. It is noteworthy that the non-centralized societies offered equal, if not stiffer, resistance than the centralized states to European occupation. Any wonder then that Crowder writes that segmentary society or people divided into numerous petty chiefdoms provided some of the stiffest resistance to colonial forces of occupation experience. Crowder, 1971, paragraph 4 and 5. As will be shown in this paper, the non-centralized or segmentary societies like Esan provided stiffer and longer resistance than some conquests of the territories in the hinterland of South Central Nigeria. Now, I stop there. You see, most time when we come out to talk about what really happened, you have some Esan people telling you that, no, Esan never fought war. And you have some Benin people coming out, Esan never fought war. The only war that happened in that region was in Benin. What are you saying? What are you even saying? Now, this document, we have some of these documents at our disposal. And I've always told people in Nigeria, if you need the truth, there is a new library in Ekpoma. And that library have most of the valid content that you need to relearn what you should learn. Because most of those things, some of you have in your brain, there is an urgent need for you to unlearn so you can relearn the truth. Esan was not just a small kingdom. Now, there are books that stated that Benin did not last 4 days under colonial. The resistance of the Benin against the British did not last more than 4 days. But when it comes to the Esan, you are talking about years. It lasts. The Esan were kind of be underrated because coming from Lagos, you first get to Benin. When they got to Benin, they thought that after they conquer Benin, they believe that there are no people living beyond that part of the land. When they finally discovered that there are people living there, they thought, if we could conquer Benin, those people will be more easier. Not knowing that these people, they are much more than the Benin. And they are vast in knowledge in terms of war, more than the Benin. Only for them to be surprised. The truth must be said, at the end of the day, they conquered the Esan. But we shouldn't forget that the Esan remain warriors. Most of these warriors that have been celebrated in Benin are Esan warriors. Some of them helped the Benin to fight. But you have their image in Benin today, because if you don't take what yours serious, another man who knows how to make use of it will just take it from you, and I give accolade to the Benin for doing that. If you need a document, I can only send the document to sincere people, to people who are ready to learn, not all these argue forces on social media. No, I'm not like you. I am what jelly me. I see beyond your reasons. Don't bother. With time, I will come out to, I will post the PDF on my social media so you can read, download it, and read for yourself. The truth are there. Like I said, this is not an Esan man. Our case has become a kind of case that just fold your hands and watch strangers fight your battle. We don't talk, but people are raised up from different angles to speak the truth. I rest my case here today. I still remain the Ojelime. Hear the hard copy.